Hello and welcome to the Wealth Doc podcast with your host, Mike Heckman. I'm Wendy McConnell. Hi, Mike. How you been doing?
Oh, fantastic, Wendy. How about you?
Oh,
It's
good.
it's a beautiful and freezing day in Michigan.
Snowy? Are you getting snow?
Oh yeah, absolutely, just absolutely bombarded. Just
Okay.
the coffee is hotter than the weather today. So
Well, you should be used to that by right about now, right?
absolutely.
Okay, so we have a guest today. Would you like to tell us who it is?
Yes, we're fortunate to have Amy Wiseman on the call today, and she has just joined our team as an administrative assistant, and we're so happy to have her. And some of the clients have already got to have some conversation with her and get some documents from her. So we thought this would be a good opportunity so that we can get to know Amy a little better.
Great.
So,
Wonderful, Amy.
Mike, why don't you
Yeah.
introduce her, say hi and welcome, okay?
Okay. Hi, Amy. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Mike. Thank you for inviting me. Nice to be here.
Yeah, so this is a great opportunity to get to know you a little bit better now that you've helped us with some of our client uh, service tasks so far. So where are you from?
I was born and raised in northern Indiana, Fort Wayne to be exact. Moved from there when I was about 19, went to school in Lexington, University of Kentucky, and I guess I never left because I'm still here.
Still in Kentucky. So so Fort Wayne, that's not that far from us. What are the winters like there as we talk about
Just
this?
about what you guys have. They are a lot different than here. People complain about these southern winters, and we just laugh.
Yeah, like uh so do you have family that you get to go back and visit, to get some snowy Christmases or
I know, I not for Christmas. My brother still lives up there in that area. We get back about a couple times a year. Not in the winters though. But no, I don't. I don't miss the winters, but they're tolerable.
yeah, for sure. So how did you find University of Kentucky? How'd that become your pick?
Actually, my brother was going to University of Kentucky, and so I kind of followed suit a couple years behind him, and just kind of fell in love with it down here. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Um, I really didn't want to move back up north, and I had some job opportunities down here, so I just stayed, never left.
Did you and your brother study the same thing in
Oh,
university or?
I studied psychology. He went for equine. He was going pre-vet equine medicine. So he didn't follow through with the medicine part, but still has an equine degree. And currently he moved back up he's located in Fort Wayne. Once again, he is a blacksmith farrier and also trains horses.
Okay. So you both wanted to help, but your people that you help have a lot less legs than the people he decided to help.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, but I still love it up there. And so no, the one thing I cannot complain about are I don't miss the Arctic air. I could take it, but I don't
Hmm.
miss it. That's for sure. The driving down here in the South, they just don't get it, you know?
Yeah.
They just don't get it. So yeah, I stay off the roads not because I'm afraid of it. It's just because I'm other people around me.
Well, and last time I visited that area, people had rear-wheel drive cars, and we just don't buy those here either. There's a lot of things going
Here there's a lot of people with big trucks, and they don't know how to drive them either. Big trucks, big wheels, for bad weather, and fortunately, they still don't know how to drive them, but that's okay. I
Yeah,
just
I mean,
stay in to avoid those people.
it's really hard to love people in slices. You just got to take them for who they are.
That's exactly correct.
So you studied psychology. What drew you to that study? Like why psychology?
I've just always been interested in people and the way they think and why they think that way. And I've always been people oriented. So yeah, pretty much that was that's it in a nutshell. That has nothing to do with my occupation now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so now we got into people, and then now you've been in the like securities and financial services for a minute. So how did you, was that right out of college or was there a
It
stepping stone?
was.
Okay.
Actually, it was my first job right out of college was operations in a life insurance company.
Oh
And
wow. Okay.
so I have been in the same business ever since college. So I really put that degree to use, didn't I? But it
Oh
helps
man.
me understand. It helps me understand people sometimes and why they think, and some makes you just appreciate a sound mind sometimes.
Now, if I have a young person who's asking like what they should study to be a financial advisor, I would think that a psychology is better than an economics degree. I mean, like, what do we do? Like, do you want to argue economics or help you fix your behaviors?
You're right. And I learned this business from the ground up. It wasn't by the books, of course, it's not what I studied. So I learned it hands on. And it's just something I've always enjoyed my side of it, working with the clients.
So,
Um,
so, how long have you been in the securities industry? How did that evolve?
20, I worked in life insurance operations for about 5 or 6 years, and that company was bought out. And then from there, I gained a position with a securities company. Back then, it was H&R Block Financial, and
Mm-hmm.
it was purchased by uh,
Enterprise.
Ameriprise.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and yes, so that I've always stayed in this business. I like the business, and I still learn new things every day, and I like meeting new people and speaking with new people. And I get to do that all day long.
Is that what you like about the business or what keeps driving you?
I like to I like to help be in a position to help people. So I get to help my advisors and I get to help the clients. And I meet a lot of it's amazing the relationships you form over the phone or over the computer with people, and you rarely get to meet them. But I like building relationships with clients and coworkers and things, and I like to help them establish and see their financial goals also.
Do you think what do you think like the technology and like the COVID jump to Zoom has done for those, long distance relationships?
There's two sides to that. I personally have worked before RFG, I worked in offices. And when you work in an office, you're stuck in an office and you basically see the same people every day anyway. So I think I build the relationships more with the clients, same as I have before, over the phone and through Zoom and things along those lines. So, for me, I was working from home. I think it was kind of in the middle of COVID is when I started with RFG.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I enjoy I enjoy working in an office also. So I visit the St. Louis office probably about once a quarter for a week or so, and to get to walk around and actually go into an office and talk to my coworkers that I talk to every day on the computer.
It's
Talk-
amazing just like how different like a one lunch is versus, like 5 hours on Zoom, that just it always just like and I don't realize it during, but it's like when I'm walking away and it's like, wow, I just got to know them better in an hour than I did, just
yes. Yeah, I do. Some other girls and I from RFG, we get together once or twice a year and go to the beach.
oh,
Um,
cool. Oh, the beach. What does that mean? Is that where's the beach at?
We just go to Florida outside of Tampa, Indian Rocks, and we rent a house on the beach for a few days and just kick back. And so we enjoy each other's company and face to face, for a few days.
Oh,
And set work aside, no work, no
yeah.
work.
No shop talk while we're here. Yeah,
No,
just check out the beach and enjoy each other. That's awesome.
yes.
So family, children, what's at home?
I've got a son. He's 26. He is here in Lexington also. He went to University of Kentucky, played soccer. He went for education. He is getting married next year.
Did any of your family not go to the University of Kentucky?
No, my sister went to IU,
Okay, all right, all right.
and so he is my pride and joy, along with my two cats, Otis and Frank.
Who are not going to University of Kentucky?
They're right now, they're inside in the warm.
So what did your son study? Did you tell me? And I just didn't.
Education,
Oh, okay. So
uh, high school. Is it called, what's it called? Secondary or
yeah, yes, yeah, I think that's right. Yeah,
yeah, something along those lines.
it's been a minute since I've been, not in the undergrad or grad school. So I think it's secondary or post-secondary. Yeah, secondary. I think so. That's right. So what topics does he teach?
History and social studies.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So he takes after mom a bit, going from the psychology to the history and social studies.
Yeah. Yes, just about. He's actually going to Colorado next week to go skiing for a few days.
Oh, fantastic.
He goes to visit his cousins in Fort Wayne, usually once or twice a winter, and they go skiing up north. They go up to Boyne, and he has friends that live in Colorado. So he's venturing out there next week for a long weekend that he's looking forward to.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, get that fellowship on the mountains of the long, nice slopes. It's great. So he is teaching, or he's going to teach where you're at, or what's that thought?
Does teach currently. He's substitute teaches at the high school that he went to. So he substitute teaches and then also bartends and waits tables. That's where the money comes in because he's
Yeah.
not as much as he wants to substituting. So
Oh, well,
uh,
and bartenders are the original psychologists. That's perfect.
yes, absolutely. So very proud of him and my cats and
Yeah. So how old are your cats?
uh Frank is probably about 4 and Otis is maybe about 8 months. I found both of them in my backyard when they were abandoned separate
Oh,
times.
wow. So they picked you.
They did. They
Yeah.
were ones of the litter, like they were each like this big.
Did you
So
have to like bottle feed them or
no, I probably should have, but instead, we just gave them a can of food and just, we made it work until their teeth grew in.
yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh, yeah. So Frank and Otis, where did those names come from?
I don't know. You just meet someone or something for the first time and they look like a certain name, just
Uh,
take
If
it.
only people were like that. I can remember numbers, but I can never remember names. If I got to name the people in my circle, that'd be so much easier.
Wouldn't it be? It would, wouldn't it be? Yeah.
So we have Frank and Otis that came from there. So what else do you do in your free time?
Let's see. I'm slowing down a little bit in my older age. I don't do too much. I enjoy spending time with my friends. We usually go out on Tuesdays after work for Taco Tuesday and margaritas, 2 for 1s.
The financial advisor thing just got to kick in there.
Yes, of course. You gotta hit them when they're 2 for 1s. So that's a standing date on Tuesdays. On weekends, we gather if there's, UK football games, basketball games. Usually gather over here, spend time with my mother. She only lives, about 4 miles from me.
Hmm.
And yeah, nothing too exciting anymore in my older age. If you would have asked me that question maybe about 5 years ago, it would have been fully loaded.
So just getting tired or lost the interest? What's the difference in 5 years?
Getting older, it takes longer to recover. Can't stay up as late.
All right.
And yeah, can't stay up as late. It takes longer to recover these days. So, yes,
I mean,
get
I
that.
mean, for me, for skiing, like I used to enjoy downhill skiing, but I would never acknowledge that I shouldn't be on the slopes that I was. And then when I hit 40, like the falls hurt more than they used to, so like I can't downhill ski because I was never good at it, and now the falls hurt, so I don't do that as much. So is that almost the same thing, or am I
That's
off base?
yes, that's the exact same thing. And with the times I used to ski, it wasn't the skiing that hurt. It was like the graceful falls, trying to make falls and stops more graceful, or getting tripped, or things along those lines. So I
Oh.
I feel the pain, that's for sure. Ibuprofen is my friend sometimes.
Yeah, like when I was 25 in golfing, I didn't even know what that was. Now it's like the pregame, it's like have a drink and 3 ibuprofen before you start swinging clubs.
Yes, exactly. And then during, and then afterwards, home to bed, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, Amy, I've been so pleased to have you help us get our things in order and helping our clients better. Um, Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time today to come and meet with us. And it's been enjoyable for me to get to know you better. And I'm sure our clients will enjoy to understand a little bit more of who they're working with as they see you reach out to them.
Yes, and I am looking forward to meeting them and um, getting to know more about them and working with you and Kim. It's something I'm very excited about.
Oh, my clients are almost all entertaining, so you're going to have lots of good experiences.
Good. So am I. It'll make a good fit.
Looks
Yeah.
like there's going to be a big old party going on with you guys.
Uh, if you got to do it, make it fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. So, Mike, if people have some questions, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can check out the wealthdoc.com, which gets you on our landing page to check out more episodes of this podcast, which is on sablepointwealthmanagement.com. And then, of course, at any time, we've got Kim and Amy and the team available at our phone number at 231-425-4308. Again, that's 231-425-4308 if I spoke too quickly. Otherwise, those are the two best ways, unless they want to email me at the Mike at sablepointwm.com.
Okay. Well, thank you to you both. And thank you for listening today. Please like, follow, and share this podcast with your friends. Until next time, I'm Wendy McConnell.
Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy.